Hi everyone, it's Friday night. Time for a little wine diary. Time to check out a different wine, have a little dinner, do a little chit chat. Got some books to talk to you about. So I'm so glad that you're here. I hope that you stick around and join me. Hi everyone, I'm Nancy and welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday everyone. I'm so excited, not just because it's Friday, not because we've had close to 100-degree days this week, but just because that you're here, and I just enjoy taking time out of my day to spend with you, and I appreciate so much that you take time out of your day to spend with me. So today we're going to do another wine diary, and to be honest, I have never had this wine before. I bought the wine because of the label, because it reminds me of one of the pictures that my mom had with the lady from Paris with their bicycle and the beret, and I saw this and I just had to get it. So this is from France. It's a Sauvignon Blanc, and it's La Belle Angele, or La Belle Angele. And again, the lady with the bike and her cute little puppy. You know, Nancy loves her puppies. So it is a screw cap, and again, this was probably around $5.99. It wasn't expensive. I happened to buy it when I was out on my peach wine hunt, and I saw this bottle and I said, I gotta do it. So tonight for my dinner, I got some chicken at the meat counter of a local grocery store, Coburn's. And so it's chicken. I got chicken cutlet, and I don't know if it's going to show up, but it's stuffed with cheddar Monterey Jack cheese, and I forgot the other cheese, and then wrapped with bacon. So I just put this in the oven at 350 for, I think it was 20 minutes. And got little pieces right here to check it out, and a little bit of salad off to the side. Just enjoying salads this summer. I think probably because, you know, I just did, you know, the quick food deliveries, fast food deliveries and things like that, so I wouldn't have to go out of the house. I did do grocery store deliveries, but it was like frozen foods and prepared foods. So I'm just looking forward, now that I've gone back to the grocery store a few times, just to getting some salads and things, just getting some fresh food. Fresh food, always good, right? So anyway, let's open up this wine, get the party started. So again, La Belle Angele, or La Belle Angele, and it is a screw cap. And though I do have my handy dandy ready. And yeah, so I hope everybody has had a wonderful week. We've had some really high temperatures. We've had like threats of thunderstorms and things like that, but and where I've stayed, it just seems to have stayed away from us. I know some areas did get hit hard again with severe weather. So far, we just seem to be missing quite a bit. Probably poured a little bit more than I had to. But it's a nice golden color. Not that you can really see it, but I've got my Nancy's Wine Diary glass from Amazon. Dress from Amazon. Hat from Amazon. Rings from Shane. So cheers, everyone. Oh, I didn't sniff it first. It smells light and fruity. Citrusy. Maybe some apple. Maybe some pear. So anyway, cheers. Or peach, not pear, I think. It's dry, but it's sweet. It's got a really nice aftertaste. It's got like that tartness, like the Granny Smith apples, that you bite into it and it's like sour but sweet and crisp and just light and fruity. It's like all at once. It's like a really nice summer wine. I'm gonna have it. This is gonna go really good with my chicken. So cheers. Nice. And I think this was like 11.5% alcohol. And again, it was maybe $5.99, $6.99. It wasn't that expensive. I really didn't know what to expect, but I love that label. If I can figure out how, I'll put a picture someplace of that picture that it reminds me of my mom. I'm just going to have a bite of this chicken before it gets too much colder. I just did a small bite so I wouldn't be like in your face chewing. I'm going to dip it in the cheese. Cheers, everyone. Very good. I hate chewing in front of you, but it is really good. I don't always go to the meat counter. They have an excellent meat counter at Colburn's, like marinated steaks, kebabs that are already made. A lot of times they've got prime rib, but they've got it like pre-sliced, so you only have to buy like a slice, which is really good. It's already seasoned, so you just kind of bake it or put it on the grill real quick. Got an awesome meat counter there. So good. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about these books. And this was like my first fantasy book. And I bought it, I think the cover just kind of jumped at me and said, buy me, buy me. And it was The Inheritance of Orcada Divina. And I probably got, it was like kind of slow getting into it. And then it was like interesting, but then it kind of went back, kind of like everyday stuff, kind of boring. And then, bam, it had me. This book, it's like magical, and it's not witchcraft, but like fantasy type stuff. And it goes back and forth between past, present, and things like that. So it kind of jumps around, and different family members and how their lives evolved and things like that. But with the part that really got me was when she ran away from home and she joined a carnival. And it just reminded me the stories my mom and dad would tell me about the carnival that his parents owned when he got out of the Navy. And he met my mom up in Boston. And then they moved down to, with his parents down in Florida. And they had a traveling carnival that they co-owned with my great aunt and great uncle. And, you know, and I'm going to use the term that they use because but it sounds really bad, but they used to call them like the freak shows that they had. And to them, you know, these people that they called the freaks were people that where they treated everybody like family. They traveled off season together, and then they traveled during the spring and summer months and a little bit into the fall, and then they would go to like Crystal River, Florida for their winter camp. And they just always stayed together. They treated each other like family. They didn't see these people that, you know, were like the dwarfs and the midgets and the wicked tall people and, you know, the hairy people and just all kinds of different people that they had. But they just kind of all saw each other as family. They all looked out for each other. And it just kind of reminded me of that when it went into the carnival and some of the characters that were in the carnival. And so, I mean, that just kind of grabbed my attention right there. And then like seances at the end and skeletons come into life, and it really held my interest. Maybe the last 150 pages of this book, I could not put it down. I was up probably about to 3 o'clock in the morning one night finishing it because I just could not put it down once it got to that certain point. So it was a fantasy book. It was my first one. I really liked this one. So then I started the Hacienda this week, and this is the one that I didn't get. I passed up the first time that I saw it off in the Book of the Month Club, and then I got it last month, and I'm, you know, well, I'm not that far into it yet. I've only read like 2 nights so far, so that's where I am right here. But it is holding my interest so far. It's just getting into the creepy parts and feeling like someone's touching you, and noises in the walls, and shadows and hearing voices and people that won't go into the house after dark, but oh, there's nothing wrong with the house, and the cook who doesn't go out of the kitchen and she has incense burning all around, and it's just, yeah, I am enjoying this one so far. But anyway, I just want to kind of keep that short. And yeah, so happy Friday, everyone. I hope that you are all having a fantastic week. I hope you have great, happy, fun plans for the weekend. I am going to sip on my wine, heat up my dinner again because it probably got cold. And yeah, just enjoy it. So cheers, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping in, spending some time with me. It means more to me than I can ever let you know. I appreciate you guys so much, and I just am so blessed. I'm so lucky to have you guys in my life. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me. If you are new to my channel, I hope that you would consider hitting that little red subscribe button over there. I would love to have you come back and join us for future videos. Comments, of course, are always welcome. I hope you give this video a thumbs up. I hope you come back and see me. You know, just find a quick show you this dress. It's kind of like the dress I wore last month. It's like sometimes when I find a dress I like it, and it's just kind of fun to wear. I mean, I would probably never wear this out of the house. Okay, maybe I would. But, and my hat is really red, but it comes out orange. But it's got that halter style again. It's that rockabilly type thing. So we got this belt here, halter. It's red with some polka dots. We got the button, a little bit of satin. And I got my petticoat underneath to kind of make it flare out and just have a little fun. And of course my chain earrings, some chain rings. So yeah, thanks guys, and I hope you guys go out and have a great week. Thanks again. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.